In the meantime, while we are still waiting, we can just start a different project. What shall we edit next? We don't have anything more here, do we? I can show you that I've done here a Minecraft Dungeons video, a Perfect Dark unboxing video, many edits of many games as well. We have a Mario unboxing video. That's also released? That's also released, yeah. I should make a new trailer actually for the Facebook. I also have to make a new trailer for new raid trailer. Also not done yet. Many videos we've done. So we can load in Spellbringer, maybe. I have a new project to start really, which is video tutorials. For some reason, there's a Fiddlestorm saved in my folder. Oh well. So now I have to add some video files, which I do have to put my screen off for because I have to go in my file system and I don't like to show that on screen in there. Hi, welcome to a new series of tutorials on YouTube in my channel. Yeah, and I'm so sad that I hear my computer sounding that fun, but I guess noise reduction will help that one as well. It's just, for some reason, the microphone picks up everything of my PC. The PC is not so far away, but it's making a lot of noise now, especially now in the very warm time. It's just blowing lots of hot air out the whole time. It's made me a little bit cringe to edit my own video now. I feel a little bit cringe. Hi, welcome to a new series. For some reason I forgot to put lights on. Of tutorials on YouTube in my channel. Next to my passion of programming, I also really love to work with video editing. So what I can do here is I can either edit here on this line. I could say like here I want to start, and then I will start there. I do that with the I key, and I can also use the O key to exit. So that then when I just do this, then I will only get that part of the video on my timeline. But I don't want to do that, so I remove that again. But I do want to start when I am actually in the picture. There. So I will start there. In. Hi, welcome to a new series, and a lot of minutes. Yeah, and I guess I will just edit the rest on my actual timeline. So I will just put the whole video in there. That's at least the start of this video, but I don't think I will actually continue with this video. Delete. Hi, welcome to a new series of tutorials on YouTube in my channel. Next to my passion of programming, I also really love to work with video editing and video recording. It's gonna be a lot of editing. Video editing and yeah, that's gonna be a lot of editing there. Yeah. I misspoke a few times. It's always fun when you start there and you have to. I mean, this is much more relaxed when I'm actually just streaming. It's like I can say some mistakes, fair enough, but it doesn't make a difference. And when I have to do a video and I have to really like look in the camera the whole time, and like I start to breathe like here, up here, and I start to get really stressed, and and I just don't get my words out. And then I have to redo and redo and redo and redo. To a new series of tutorials on YouTube in my channel. Next to my passion of programming, I also you can remove Next to my passion of programming, I also really love to work with video editing and video recording. Video editing and video recording. See, that's and video recording. Video editing. Editing. Love to work with video editing. video there. Video editing and video recording. Video editing. This is always fun to just like all these cuts here, but yeah, it's gonna be good. Video editing and video recording. My story with video, and it's gonna be jump cut editing. My story with video, and it's very popular nowadays to do jump cut editing. Video where the video gets almost without a break to brief edited after each other. Work with video editing and video recording. My story with video, and I do try to add some spacing. My story with video and actually film started with the time of my father. My father used to be in a film club. He was a leader in a film club together with his father and a lot of friends of his. And he made films using small film cameras in the past. I get some background information about me. The small camera, or those cameras that have small films of like 3.5 minutes in the past. The small camera, or those cameras that have small films of like the small camera. Edit this out. The small camera, or those cameras that have, or those, those cameras that have small films of like 3.5 minutes, which were really expensive and are now even more expensive, I think. So they had 3.5 minutes of video or film at a time, and then made a 1 hour long film with that. Think about how much that would have costed. Anyway, we as children at a time, and then made a 1 hour long film with that. Think about how much that would have costed. Film with that. Think about how much that would have costed. Anyway, costed. Think about how much that would have costed. Oh, those cameras. Come on. Press the wrong keyboard. Anyway, we don't need enemy there. We don't need either. We as children learned to film from my father. During holidays we filmed the nature or each other, my brother or something. Busy with playing with stuff in the holiday. Yeah, that's a bit silly. During holidays we filmed the nature or each other, my brother, or each other. We as oh, can you stop pressing the wrong buttons, Steven? The nature or each other, my brother or something. Busy with playing with stuff in the holidays. And later on, yeah, when we don't know what to say, we say. And later on, we bought proper VHS cameras, which could record much better. Well, not really much better, I would say, but at least it was way easier to work with video material because we used the PC then on to edit stuff. So, edit stuff. Did you teach yourself to video edit? That's a very good question, Spookish. Well, yeah, I think so. Although, to explain how video editing works or how cameras in the past worked, I don't know if you know about small film cameras, but this was all what they call analog, you know, like with film rolls. What they do as well still in the real, well, sometimes still do in the real film world, so to say. They had these film rolls, and they had this small system where you could put the two rolls on both sides, and then through the monitor, and it was called a monitor. So there was like a little monitor that could see the basically the negatives of the film, and you could see the film on this monitor. And on this monitor you had also like handles, a handle to cut the film in two on a place, and then we had a little station where we can paste the two pieces together again when we had removed a whole piece of the film. Basically we did a cut here and a cut there in the film, and we removed that piece of film, and then we had to paste the film here and here basically together again, or yeah, right, you have to, if you remove this part here, you would have to put this part of the film together with this part of the film again. There we had like a little thing with a little bit of tape and so on. It just was very advanced, and that I learned from my father in that time. That's where it started in a way. After that, my father bought a very good PC for video editing, and we had VHS cameras. And then VHS is still not digital actually. It's still, it kind of saves digital on a magnetic tape, but you still had to record these tapes onto your video. So you had to play the video, and with a recording device like an Elgato basically, you had to record what you had recorded on your camera back to the PC to record it in a format for your PC. That's how it started. That's where it started. We had Premiere Pro 3.0. Think about how long ago that was. Adobe in its very beginning. Only 3 versions. So then we had to record basically from the recording on the tape on the VHS cameras back to the PC, and on the PC we could edit those files, and then we use Premiere Pro, which is the same as basically the same as DaVinci Resolve, and this is basically the monitor. So in a way we're still using the same techniques. The only difference is that you can here copy and paste, and you can make this particular part of video, you can put it 100 times on this line. That was not possible at that time. Then you had one piece of film, and if you deleted that or removed it, you know, if you destroyed it or you cut it in pieces, it couldn't go back again anymore. Yeah, well, in a way you could get negatives, and you could ask the firm to make a new print of it, but you know, not so easy. It was expensive anyway. Digital editing is way easier. So we bought Premiere Pro 3 at the time. This is in 1997-ish, I think, about. Maybe 1998, around that time. And then I just started to learn myself how to do it. I mean, I knew the basics of editing from the monitor, and we just tried it out. We figured out how to cut, we figured out how to do transitions, because it's the same as here, you have other transitions. So I can add here a cross dissolve to this part of video, and it will become a other and late smooth cut there. Cannot see it so well, but if you look at here, other and late, see, you saw it turning. That's kind of the things you do, transitions. So I teach it myself. Yeah, that's probably the best answer. Long answer, but yeah, that was my answer. We as children to work with video material because we use the PC then on to edit stuff. So recording that we did long ago, and then of course also when we were making recordings with these old cameras, we had to edit this. So long ago, and then of course also when we were, yeah, I think I just got it there. Of course also when we were making recordings with these old cameras, we had to edit this, and editing we did on a old, there comes this question by the way, screen with 2 film roll thingies. You could turn them and you could cut stuff on the right places, and then you had to remove stuff, for example, and then you had to paste the 2 or 3 parts of film together again afterwards. That was a lot of work, and together again afterwards. Yeah, I've got it. That was a lot of work, and you couldn't just easily copy paste like you would do in Windows. So it was actually, you had to be very careful with what you were deciding to do. But that's where I learned actually editing you were deciding to do. I'm just cutting my ums out. This is so much easier, you know. Think about it if you had to do this with the old camera, like I just said. I wonder if I can have a picture of that one, an old monitor. Small film. Oh shit, I have my monitor editing. No. Super 8 maybe. It's so hard to find pictures of it. Yeah, that is probably. Yeah, you see one on the picture there, but it maybe somewhere. Yeah, this is sort of not entirely. I didn't have this one. I had a bit bigger one, more like this one. It costs not so much anymore, actually. Nowadays. There we go. That's pretty well it. How they were. So let's see. This is the monitor. So here you could see the image. It was color already in that time. At least the one that we had. You had to connect it with these old connectors on your power line, right? This is power. Here you put the film roll on, the big roll, and there an empty roll. So here you would have to have it on the film actually. And then you put here, and then you could turn these handles either way. Which you want to go? If you wanted to just play the film, you turn this handle this way, counterclockwise, because this one would go clockwise. No, also counterclockwise. Yeah, thinking about that. And the film would go from here, would go through these things. I think over, under, yeah, something like that. Over, under, and then here is basically the head that will read the film. And there will be a light underneath here or on the top, I'm not sure. And basically a bunch of lenses that are projecting it here on the screen. And it goes over and under here, and then it goes into this spool here, and it will turning counterclockwise into the next one. And then there was here, and it's probably here somewhere. I'm not sure which one. I can't remember entirely. But here is like a handle, and you could basically go per frame, just like we're doing here on DaVinci Resolve. You could per frame stop, and you had to make sure you didn't move these rolls anymore, of course. But that's why it was through these things, so it would not easily move away. And then you press this button here down, which basically just pushed a knife down in the film, and just cut the film in two. And you just have to think about old photo negatives. That is basically what it was. It was like a film roll, and just cut the tape there, the photo tape in too. And then you had to do that maybe another time for another part, because if you had to remove something, you had to maybe, well, by hands just pull it through, and then in the place where you wanted to make another cut, you make another cut, and then you had this roll and this roll loose from each other. Then you had to put it together again. And there was a little set with it, but I'm not sure if they have it actually here. There was a little set with it then. It was not actually part of this machine, because this machine is actually just a monitor just to see the film. But there was this, like this little box or something, I can't remember entirely. And you could just put because these films come with little holes in them. And that's basically how the projectors pull the film through the camera system. And you could put these little holes on both sides next to each other, so that it would paste together again. So that's how they were stuck together, basically, or next to each other, and that would keep the film in place. And then there was like this kind of special tape that would tape it on top of these two parts. So then you would tape the two parts together again. Very advanced, right? And it takes a lot of time. Okay, you can go fast at this if you're really very well, how you call it, skilled in it. But yeah, that was a lot of work. And here you just say, you're very careful with what you're deciding to do. See, there's an arm, and I want to remove an arm. You have to do a lot of work to remove an arm. But here you just say, okay, I want to cut here. And then you say blade, B. And then cut it here. So easy as cutting. And I'll do that here as well. Now I can just say delete to this part, and it will just move my film straight away to the right, to the left, I mean. Yeah, it was very time consuming, and this is just very easy, like, oh, done. What you're deciding to do. But that's where I learned actually editing long before I started video editing on programming, on software on the PC. Later on in, I think it was around 1997 or 1998, my parents bought a PC, mainly because I had to do stuff for school, and my mom had to do stuff with. But that's where I learned actually editing long before I started video editing on programming, on software on the PC. Later on on the PC. Software on the PC. So I do use shortcuts, but I can also just show it here. Blade edit mode. Click. Cut. Blade to the next place. Stop. Cut again. Select mode. Select the item you want to remove. I can do two versions of deleting. I can use the backspace, and it will just remove the part, and I would have to move stuff myself. It's very useful in some places to do that method, because you don't always want to move everything. Or you can just press delete and it will just move it. And that's all it takes, you know. Programming on software on the PC. Later on in, I think it was around 1997 or 1998, my parents bought a PC. Yeah, and we bought a PC with Windows 95. And why did we buy it? Well, because, well, my mom was a typist, or how you call it, a secretary. And she had to go from analog to digital finally. She was writing on type machines before. And in that time I was finishing my primary school. That was primary school or secondary school? Secondary school, I think. Yeah, I was finishing my secondary school, and I had to read books, like 10 books or something. And of those 10 books I had to make reports, like a summary of those books that I had read, and an opinion and stuff. And that was a lot of typing work, so my mom said, I will help you with the typing, because I couldn't type yet. I couldn't even type 10 fingers yet. She could. She learned at school. So she typed all my reports. I wrote them, she typed them. And that's why we bought a PC. 1997-ish. Later on in, my parents bought a PC, mainly because I had to do stuff for school, and my mom had to do stuff with typing stuff for people. So we decided to buy a PC, and then we also made sure that it would be able to do editing videos. So we actually think the video editing part came later. I'm not sure, but I think it came later. I think we actually upgraded our PC later on. We bought Premiere Pro in a time, which was like 3 or 5, I'm not sure anymore, long ago. And we also... Yeah, that's long ago. And we also got like big hard disks, and we also got like big hard disks for the time. I mean, they're not big anymore nowadays, I would say. Nowadays that would be, I think they were 2 GB or something, considered small. I think it was like a 2 or 4 GB hard disk or something, and now we are talking about 100. Yay, that's big 2 GB. Well, terabytes. So I have 3 terabytes, yeah, on my hard disk. Times change fast. But my 3 terabytes is full of video material, so there's not much. And times change fast, and times change fast, and yeah, then we just recorded video talking about 100 terabytes. So let's remove that part. Oops. Select, delete. Yeah, then we just recorded video and recorded it in on the PC because you couldn't actually copy files in the time because it was also still an. Whenever someone comes in here and just answers the question, and I'm like, why is he saying that? Oh yeah, of course, I asked the question in my title. What is your favorite editor? So that's why people answer, and I'm like, what's happening? Oh yeah, of course, I forgot about it. Yeah, then we just recorded video and recorded it in on the PC because you couldn't actually copy files in the time because it was also still an tape kind of thing. So those tapes you would read out and then record again on your PC, and you had already some quality loss there. And then you could use that to edit videos. Let's do a jump cut there. Loss there. Could use that to edit videos. And then we edited a bunch of videos, holidays mostly, but also some projects, because I used to go in that time also to go to a film club in the place I lived, and made a lot of projects with them, like how to recycle a car. We made a video of, and we made a video of I think a church choir or something, and they're a church choir or something. Yeah, we'll cut that part out. And they're, I think it was a jubileum or something. I can't remember entirely, but a lot of different projects around that area, around the time. A lot of different projects. Say it again. So there were a lot of different projects, a bunch of movies and documentaries. And the film club we made oops. The film club we made a bunch of movies and documentaries. And then yeah, where did it go then? How to recycle a car we made a video of, and we made a video of I think a church choir or something. The film club we made a bunch of movies and documentaries. And then documentaries. And then yeah, where did it go then? I guess much later me and my wife bought well, we can take it out if I guess. It's hard to cut it on entirely. The film club we made a bunch of movies and documentaries. Just delete that part. Much later the film club we made much later me and my wife bought a small video camera to this one. So we're talking about 2010, 11, 12, I'm not sure. To record videos for her then Game Mistress channel, which was a YouTube channel and magazine where we published gaming related articles and news and reviews and previews and demos and how-to guides and stuff. So and the video camera that we bought was just simply for the real life stuff, like showing or unboxing hardware and software and all that sort of stuff. And hardware or unboxing let's see how we have hardware and software. Unboxing all sorts of games and Yeah, and if I have to really unboxing also precise, have to scroll. I can use this one. Unboxing all sorts of games and there. Oop. Delete. Of like showing or unboxing all sorts of games and consoles and all that kind of stuff, and we were going for markets, and we were out on holidays or saw kitties and all that sort of things, and then we made a month. Yes, if you look into the Game Ministers channel, you will find kitties as well. Not just the new ones, also the older ones. Edits of that and put it on our YouTube channel. Edits of that and put it on our YouTube channel. My brother also bought a camera for his. Yep. My brother also bought a camera for himself and his family, and my father started borrowing that camera, and so we started editing and recording and editing videos together again. Yep, and I have done a video for just back to how we started it in the first place. Where do I want to go? First place. And then we just cut it on off, and then we just go to the next video. I could probably just put them all on one line, but we took our camera also with on many holidays in the past years, and then we took our camera also with as long as GM doesn't send me the file, I'll always have to keep on with this video. About 2 years ago, my wife started streaming on Twitch, which meant she wanted to have trailers for every time that she goes live. She has a video trailer of about 20 seconds maximum, and which she basically explains what she's gonna do when she's going live, what she's gonna play, what maybe there's an unboxing happening or something. All of the things that she is planning to do in the stream or fun stuff from the previous streams are being included in those edits, and those edits I do for her. And also she sometimes has a funny clip that she wants to publish on social media, so what I have to do here is I have to actually add some content like showing this off, so subtitle them so I will overlay this. They are readable in social media even though people are usually on mute on these platforms, so they can still see the funny parts and maybe click to check out the video with sound on. Yeah, have you seen that? Twitter. Twitter Game Mistress. This is already an example, you know. This is her channel trailer. You see here already talking. Everything she says is on text there. Oh, very dark. Yeah, she's gonna play very dark today. That is good. This is a clip from last time for the thank you post. I did some editing, make it look nice.
50% of the game.
You can click on it.
Ah, come on! Oh my god, you're so mean! How can you be so mean?
And that I have done with, this is sort of like the starting scene thing. And I was kind of happy that it actually got very well edited on the exact seconds of the music. The soundtrack and the sound effects.
What do you do when you have a Sega CD, an Earthworm Jim Special Edition, a fucking crazy game which sends cows into space and there's all kinds of crazy humor that is perfect for me to stream. As you know me, I love crazy human games, especially when they're lewd. That's why today I'll be playing Earthworm Jim Special Edition on the Sega CD. You don't want to miss out on this epic, mind-blowing stream. What do you do?
That's what I make. But that one was from last week or last Wednesday, so now I have to make a new one today. Whenever she comes with the file. And she has not sent it to me yet. I'm keeping on checking on my phone. Yep, I told her to make it. Because it delays me if she doesn't do it on time and I have some little time to make it. Because I can do it in 15 to 20 minutes. Make this video, but it is... I just try to make it in this time. Anyway, because I have to subtitle it, which takes already a lot of time, I have to usually jump cut edit it first of all. So the jump cut editing, then it is adding the clips, and if I don't have any clips I have to make clips usually, and there's just extra much time. But if I have any clips from last stream, but I cannot do it now because now it's a Perfect Dark stream. Luckily, this morning I recorded a bit of video for Perfect Dark, so I have it from YouTube, so I will use that. I have a soundtrack for Perfect Dark, so I will use that. So we'll see it soon, but I will be editing in this way. At first I have to jump cut edit her content and make sure it's around 20 seconds. Then I have to add the clips to it, and maybe some sound effects, some transitions here and there, and some sound effects. Then I add some music to it. Then I add the now going live or whatever, the URL to her stream on the end. The last so many frames, or sometimes just over the whole. In the top, like here, Twitch TV /Game Mistress. And then I add the subtitles to it as well. And then I have to convert this format to Instagram and to a normal format I can use on Twitter and Facebook. Yes. Lots of work, can be done in about 20 minutes, but that's why it's important that she sends me those files in time, because sometimes it gets late and then I have like a little bit of work to do still and other things to do, and it gets stressful. Platforms. So, where were we? We took our camera also with on many holidays in the past years, and then about 2 years ago my wife started streaming on Twitch, which meant she wanted to have... I see some people in the chat. Hey people. Trailers for every time that she goes live. She has a video trailer of about 20 seconds maximum. And when she's going live, what she's going to play. Oh yeah, I could actually just add it in now, can't I? Let's see. I'll just quickly turn this camera off. I could just go into my generated video and add one of the last ones, which was Earthworm, or one of the older ones. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. GM stream start. Like a James Bond one, for example, is fun. James Bond 6, that is the last one, I think. Camera back on. So, here's a James Bond one.
Oh my god, it's finally happening! I'm going to beat the impossible mission! Oh, I'm gonna die trying and get my ass kicked because Natalia keeps getting shot. I'm now going live with James Bond, and fuck
you.
Oh my god, it's finally happening! I'm going to beat the impossible mission! Oh, I'm gonna die trying and get my ass kicked because Natalia keeps getting shot.
I think I will just do that. I don't know where to put it though. Let's see. Have trailers for every time that she goes live. She has a video trailer of about 20 seconds maximum. And which she basically explains what she's gonna do when she's going. She has a video trailer of about 20 seconds. I could add several there, can't I?
Shut up! People, I have troubles getting things up all the time. Just so you know, it's incredibly frustrating. I mean, you know when you're under a lot of pressure and you try to get it up, but you can't because the other one doesn't want to get up. So
I don't know if I should do that. It's very lewd.
Must get it up. People, I have troubles getting things up all the time. Just so you know, it's incredibly frustrating. I mean, you know when you're under a lot of pressure and you try to get it up, but you can't because the other one doesn't want to get up.
So perfect. Hey, Bubbles. I saw you already coming in like, hey, Bubbles is here. Yes. Very perfect. It fits, doesn't it? 2 years ago, my wife started streaming on Twitch, which meant she wanted to have trailers for every time that she goes live. She has a video trailer of about 20. And she wanted to have trailers for every time that she goes live. Now I used backspace, by the way, to mute that part. That was a cool edit as well.
Did you know Donkey Kong 64 contains big melons? I mean, they're very big. The melons in Donkey Kong 64 are very good for you. They give you... Did you know Donkey Kong 64 contains big melons? I mean...
Oh, I can't do that. I'm trying not to be perfy in my channel, indeed.
Listen carefully while I take a dump. Watch me shooting people's butts in James Bond. Now going live on Twitch using the original Nintendo 64. Let's shoot more butts and maybe some dicks. Listen carefully while I take a dump. Watch me shooting people's butts in James Bond.
So I'll use that one clip there. So we have some examples. 2 years ago, my wife started streaming on Twitch, which meant she wanted to have trailers for every time that she goes live. She has a video trailer of about 20 seconds maximum, and which she basically explains what she's gonna do when she's going live, what she's gonna play, what maybe there's an unboxing happening or something. All of the things that she is planning to do in the stream or fun stuff from the previous streams are being included in those edits. That's far too happy shooting the dicks, almost insane, yes. But you know her, right? So, and those edits I do for her. And also, she sometimes has a funny clip that she wants to publish on social media, so yeah, funny clip, yeah, that we had this before. Clip stream.
Hello! Hi! I hired you to cut down the tree in my garden, but you seem to be some kind of rich asshole who's just trying to cut the tree between my legs. That's rude.
Oh boy. Why is this bugging? Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna... No, don't edit it there, you... So... or fun stuff from the previous streams are being included in those edits. And those edits I do for her. And also, she sometimes has a funny clip that she wants to publish on social media, so I subtitle them so that they are readable in social media, even though people are usually on mute on these platforms, so they can still see the funny parts and maybe click to check out the video with sound on. Also, she sometimes even though people are usually on mute on these platforms, so they can still see the funny. I'll cut it as thank you. There. Weep. Against the tree, I'm like, yes. She's funny. Creativity. And those edits I do for her. And also, she sometimes has a funny clip that she wants to publish on social media, so I subtitle them so that they are readable in social media, even though people are usually on mute on these platforms, so they can still see the funny parts and maybe click to check out the video with sound on. And see, wanted to, I'm just fading him out so that when she's going live, what she's going to play, what maybe there's an unboxing happening, so still see the funny parts and maybe click to check out the video with sound on. So that is also a very helpful thing, and then I also edit those videos. And then she also started to do some YouTube stuff, some real life stuff, some unboxing stuff again, and she's planning to do some vlogging in the future. And that will be all, it'll also have to be edited, of course. And too many and that will be all, it'll also have to be edited, of course. To be edited, of course. And I started, of course, this channel. So that is also recording videos on my PC, and then of course I have to edit these as well again for you to watch. And yeah, and then I also started nearly Dutch there. Yeah, and then I also started some work here in my local town with video editing, so I got even more experience there. I worked there for about 45 to 50 firms that wanted, or other shops basically in the town, small town in Norway, and they wanted to be more public about what they do, what they can do for customers and so on, and for tourists. So I made videos for them, presenting their shop or their firm. Stay hydrated, people. And that were like promo videos. And then I also made some summer campaigns for the summer and for other events that they were organizing in the Chamber of Commerce, where they promoting some sort of event, or whether they're promoting some new thing that the government has decided or something, or well, around Corona right now, right? There's a lot of stuff going on, so there have been a lot of videos made for that, and I have recorded them either with an iPhone or with a professional camera, and then edited them at work or at home using software, and published them. And some of that content even went to the national television, so I'm pretty proud of that, actually. Yeah, and otherwise I'm just trying to get work online and try to do work for other friends and people in the YouTube and Twitch space. Twitch space. People who want to edit some videos, some channel trainers, or create a people who want to edit some videos, some channel trainers, or sorry, I can't talk when I'm when I'm talking in the video. So create a channel trainers, or create a promo, or some highlights of trainers, or a promo, or some highlights of their replays, or yeah, even people who are just trying to do more vlogging and stuff to make themselves more popular. And yeah, that's what I also have to edit for them. So, by the way, I recorded this first part with very bad light. I did have my lights on actually, but I noticed that I had a LUT filter on, and then I had not configured my color grading properly, so I was very dark in my face. And later on in the video I fixed that. So for this part of the video in particular, I will have to color grade again to make it look better. So right now it's very dark in the front. So here and there I can make some extra money, and otherwise it's, well, for my wife it's for free actually. But yeah. So what do I want to do with this series? I want to actually just teach you. I just actually want to teach you how to edit videos. What I want to do with this series. I want to actually just teach you. I just actually want series. I want to. I said a double there. Actually, just teach you. Oh, God. Thank you. I just actually want to teach you how to edit videos. I want to use DaVinci Resolve, which is free software, or can be free software at least. Other editors, maybe Olive Editor Pro, Olive Video Editor. Other editors, maybe Olive. Other editors, maybe Olive Editor Pro, Olive Editor, no. All this editing. Video editor. Video editor. Oh, that was too much. Olive Editor, no. Olive Video Editor. Yeah, that's how it was. Good. Editors, maybe Olive Video Editor. I should not look at the screen. Say something to myself about cameras. I should not look at the screen, should I? GM is hosting me. Oh my god. So I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve because it's for free. Thank you for the host, GM. So I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve because it's so beep. That's gonna all go. Bye bye. Editor. So I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve because it's for free. I use DaVinci Resolve actually all the time, but I will also show you how to do. I said it over again. Video editing in Olive Video Editor. I will use Shotcode and OpenShot. I think it's called. It's not called OpenShot. I will use Shotcode and OpenShot and open. That is not correct. Anyway, how to do? Don't crash now. Is it crashing now? Oh god. This is why you have to have autosave in your program, because now it crashes apparently. Oh, it's not crashed. Ah, phew. Save. Control S. Save. Oh god. I just actually want to teach you how to edit videos. I want to use how many times I had to redo stuff because it crashed. It doesn't matter what kind of software you have. It doesn't matter if it's free to play. It doesn't matter whether it's free software or whether it's paid software. Everything crashes. Why? Because video formats are different, and video formats are very heavy files usually. And you have several tracks. I don't know. It just crashes all the time. No matter what. I just actually want, you have the most powerful PC and it'll still crash. I just actually want to teach you how to edit videos. I want to use DaVinci Resolve. I think that's videos. I want to use. So I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve. I don't even have to say that actually. Oops. I just actually want to teach you how to edit videos. I want to use how to edit videos. Just gonna there. I want to use, and then we can cut all of this, and then it will be just that one. Edit video. So I just actually want to teach you how to edit videos. So I'm gonna use videos. Oh shit. How to edit videos. I want videos. There. And that one as well. I'll teach you how to edit videos. So I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve because it's for free. I use DaVinci Resolve actually all the time, but I will also show you how to do video editing in Olive Video Editor. I will use shotcode and yeah, is there more? Oh, there's many files more to edit here. I have to get a little break because I need to go to the toilet. And that's right, OpenShot, shotcode, Olive Video Editor, DaVinci Resolve, and any other video editor. I will also show you how to do video editing in Olive Video Editing in Olive. And that's right, OpenShot, shotcode, Olive Video Editor, DaVinci Resolve, and any other. Yeah, or I could. I will use shotcode and OpenShot, I think it's called. And that's right, OpenShot, shotcode, Olive Video Editor, DaVinci Resolve, and any other free software that you think I should make a review of, or a simple how to edit video. I can make a video of that. I don't know them all. I know that there's Filmora, but that's still paid, I believe. Is anything happening? No. I can't see the actions on my screen on my stream. You still have to pay some money. You could use a Windows Movie Maker or something. I do not have a Mac, so I cannot show you that stuff. Although I could technically ask my brother to help me out there, because he has a Mac. Yeah, why does he have a Mac? I don't know. The long discussion between Mac and Windows, and Linux. Essentially, most used functionality is in every package of software. There's just some minor or major difference, no matter how you see at it, or you're looking at it. There's minor or major difference, no matter how you see at it, or you're looking at it. There's some minor. I'll reset it. There's some minor or major package of software. There's just every package of software. Precision editing this. There's some minor differences between software. For example, there's those that work with a one timeline where you put all of the videos in and all edits. Why does this software always keep popping up? And then there's those who are multi-line. You can have multiple videos on top of each other and audio lines on top of each other and mix them that way. And some use like a composite version where you have only one line, but when you want to get a certain area to be working together, you can say edit and make into a different, and then it gets like in a multi-line in another program. So in one way or another it will always work that way, but yeah. So my idea that way, but yeah. Boop. It will always work that way, but so my idea is to at least show you the different software, and I will you know, I have to learn to articulate properly. Teach you how to do basic things in these videos. Show you the different software, and I will teach you how to do basic things in these video editors, and maybe over time some more advanced stuff as well. Yeah. So why don't we start with lesson 1? Some more advanced stuff as well. So why don't we start with Lesson 1. Yeah, I wonder if I edited more afterwards. That's possible. Popular free video editors are DaVinci Resolve, which is a very, very advanced one. Shotcut, which is a free one. OpenShot, Olive Video Editor, and there are many, 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 many more. But that are the ones that I'm going to focus on for now. At least. Hey GM, how are you doing? And